As society continues, one question has been growing in the back of my mind. Is AI becoming a problem? Because if you take one good look at society, I can already say maybe it's getting a little bit out of hand. And before I fully go into this topic, make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, let's start off by exploring the relationship between AI and the job market. You saw what I did there? I be talking about those grown-up issues. Does that make me sound smarter? Bro, no. Man, shut your. Yeah, so I've been hearing recently how millions of people are losing their jobs to AI. And I could already see how, because if you're in a situation where you need customer support, oh, there's an AI for it already. Oh, okay, let's try an author. Oh, there's an AI for it as well. Okay, what a coincidence. Okay, for the last one, an artist. Bro, you gotta be kidding. It's gotten so bad to the point even Google is now starting to lose its own job as a search engine. I'm pretty sure they added an AI called Gemini into their platform. Who knows, maybe so they can have a slight chance of competing against ChatGPT. According to what I read, by the year 2030, around 375 million workers are gonna have to change their careers due to AI. Bro, you see what I mean? I can't even get my sources from actual people. And that statement itself freaks me out because I myself am about to become an adult. And considering how much AI has altered things, I can't help but wonder, will the career I'm aiming for even exist by then? Also, another thing I'm worried about is that we can't even know what's real or fake anymore. Okay. You see this person, right? All 100% AI generated. Alright, I'm gonna give you a scenario. Okay, if you're in court, your opponent can just pull up some video completely made by AI and then prison for 30 years. And if I'm being honest, I think the consequences outweigh the benefits for ultra-realism for AI. Like, we gotta use our brains here. It's pretty obvious that a group of people are just gonna exploit it. Like, there's 8 billion people on this earth. It's most likely gonna happen. And even for cartoons, people would rather use AI to make that. Multi-billion companies like Disney are starting to use them. Did I bring up the multi-billion part? If I'm being honest, I don't think hiring actual people is gonna take away your billions of dollars. But honestly, I don't know how Disney can pull off something like this with AI. Meanwhile, I prompted it to draw the exact same thing as this picture you see right here, and this is what it gave. So yeah, this is how it'll be looking like from now on. Despite that, something I realized that is kind of scary is AI's growth. It was as if it was yesterday. It couldn't even form a decent looking human being. Now this is what we got. Also, since when could AI even make them speak?
This ocean, it's a force, a wild, untamed might. And she commands your awe with every—
Like, why do we even need all this in the first place? There is literally no point to all of this. I honestly thought that this kind of stuff would take decades to perfect. And now starting to think about it, within those said decades, AI is probably going to gain sentimental feelings and try and take over. Something that kind of gets me mad is that I remember having this school project from a while ago, and I'm pretty sure I had to talk about whether or not AI is going to take over humanity in the future. And keep in mind, this was a year before ChatGPT released, so I was clueless on what to write. Like at the time, I remember writing something about robots that weren't even released to the public, but if I were to come back and redo that project right now, in recent years, artificial intelligence has grown into something that I once saw as science fiction into a powerful tool used every day. From smart assistants like Siri to advanced models like ChatGPT, AI is changing the way we live, learn, and work. But with all these changes, one question comes to mind. Is artificial intelligence going to take over? AI tools like ChatGPT can now help students write essays, solve math problems. Did you use AI for this? Bro, you think I use AI? Bro actually thinks I use AI, haha. Okay, fine, I used it. And this brings me to my next topic. I think we're getting too reliant on AI. And yes, that includes me as well. It's like some people are starting to lose their basic skills like writing for themselves because they gotten so used to typing what they want in that little chat box. And considering if many children get a hold of this tool, I don't even know what the next generation will bring. Because as for adults, at least they develop their basic skills at some point in their lives. But for the children, by the time they're 30, they're gonna be asking questions like, hey ChatGPT, what's 6 plus 2? I'm starting to hear that schools are banning devices as a whole because of AI, which, yeah, it's good. As long as it's not my school. However, a useful side of AI I found is that it could teach you stuff. Every once in a while, I'll find some random topic that confuses me with no other videos explaining it, so I'll just be asking ChatGPT to break it down for me. And most of the time, it will actually do its job pretty well. Okay, but back to the bad things, which is basically the point of the entire video. I am just going to get straight into the point. People, yes, people, are starting to fall in love with AI. And yes, actually falling in love with AI. How could this statement be true at this point? It's just one big block of code. How can one just not understand that? Maybe we just need to take them outside and show them what actual humans look like. Because who knows, they probably thought they were the last ones of their kind. Maybe that could actually be the solution. Seriously, this might actually lead to the death of human interaction. Honestly, now is the time for world leaders to do something about this AI problem. Like maybe we can set a limit on what AI companies make towards the public, or else
You're the last human in our civilization.
So, what does that mean? Yeah, that.